Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining our presentation on Sitting Bull Falls Recreation Area and our cave pool restoration project. Thanks to cooperative efforts by Lincoln National Forest and the Pecos Valley Grotto. I'm Duane Geckler, and I have been sucked into doing this program. I thought I was just going to do the cleanup part, and this is my co-presenter, Foz Trautner, and I blame him for everything. We will be providing a brief background on those who may not be familiar with this desert oasis. It is 30 miles southwest of Carlsbad, New Mexico. Sitting Bull Falls offers visitors a developed recreation area with pavilions, picnic tables, trails, and swimming. The unique geology, natural resources, and native heritage makes this one of the most intriguing places to visit in the area.
This site is managed by the U.S. Forest Service, Lincoln National Forest, and staffed by volunteers throughout the year. Originally developed in 1940 by the CCC, this site has been recognized by the National Register of Historic Places. A time capsule was placed on the grounds in 1990 with plans to open it in 2040 for the 100th year anniversary. The trails include the easy 0.7-mile paved trail to the viewing platform of the falls, as well as more strenuous trails in Last Chance Canyon. Located in the Guadalupe Mountains on the edge of the Chihuahuan Desert, this site is a diverse and historic treasure. The ecosystem also includes lush riparian habitats that make it a naturalist's retreat. The rocks are part of the Permian Reef limestone that surrounds southeastern New Mexico and West Texas. Spring-fed calcium carbonate waters emerge here that have developed large tufa deposits, some of which can be seen dislodged from the canyon walls during freeze-thaw periods. These massive boulders litter the hillside near the falls. Like most natural areas, fire and flooding have caused numerous closures and renovation. Management of these natural events has been a continuing challenge. Although there has been a significant devastation in the area in the past, the restoration and renovation of the site has improved this magnificent site.
The most famous attraction to Sitting Bull Falls is the surface pools that visitors come from far distances to enjoy all year long. Although during the summer visitation can be overwhelming. There are several pools and pockets of shade along the bottom of the falls. The upper pools are accessible with a short but moderately strenuous hike up the steep canyon wall. The upper pools are smaller but offer solitude and beautiful canyon scenery.
Recent fires, including the Last Chance fire in 2011, have caused terrible damage to the structure and native vegetation. Today, many of the madrone trees that once thrived here no longer dominate the canyon. The structures have been rebuilt, trails have been improved, and regrowth will continue, but requires a much longer process. Flooding after the wildfires caused major damage to the roads, trails, and amenities throughout Last Chance Canyon. The closures during this time kept the site closed for over a year, with the return of fire and flooding only a few years later. The devastation was cleared, and a renewed appreciation of this site has led to great improvements by the managing agency and staff.
The cave is located behind the falls and accessible by permit only. The trail is signed to prevent unauthorized access, but there is no gate. Instead, it is guarded by a steep and very slippery climb to the cave entrance. The cave is full of active formation growth, cave pearls, and frigid cave pools. Most of the cave is within the twilight zone and features walking passage. Cartography done by Aria Mildice and team in 2018 mapped over 200 feet of passage. The water inside the cave pools keep most of the visitors from enjoying them due to the frigid temperature. Unfortunately, previous visitors left a significant amount of debris and trash in the pools. Our project focused on cleaning these pools and restoring them to a historic condition. After climbing the steep trail on a very warm August day with 40 pounds of scuba gear and 7mm wetsuits, we were eager to plunge into the cave pools to cool off.
Preparation for this project convinced us to use traditional scuba gear, although we are both certified in side mount cave diving practices. There were no constricted passages, and we had unobstructed access to the surface at all times. We removed a large collection of items deposited in the pools by previous visitors. Video here provided by Duane shows some of the conditions, but unfortunately, most of the work was accomplished off camera. Our restoration efforts were the first known cleanup project for these cave pools. No removal of natural sediments, rocks, or formations were performed.
As you can see, we recovered a collection of cans and bottles, a large number of flash bulbs, plastics, and batteries. Many of the items dated to a time period decades ago before COVID. If you look closely, we found the One Ring. Actually, Foz found it. Although, also among our collection from the surface pools include multiple pairs of sunglasses and assorted treasure.
Past, present, and future research are always yielding new results. Our efforts to return these pools to historic conditions will aid these studies. Topics of climate change, microbiology, and the study of large and microscopic organisms are just a few of the recent research.
We would like to thank the Forest Service and the Pecos Valley Grotto for this opportunity. The organization, Dive Against Debris, is a group of over 86,000 like-minded individuals who have helped remove millions of pounds of trash from waterways. Thank you to Ellen Trautner for chairing this Winter Tech program and allowing us to share.